penitentiary tensions, we selling slavery sentence. My Twitter feed never mentioned these feeding our children these blood in the mentions with rappers ain't worth a
Today.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Play action. Stafford. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Stafford. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
No receivers open, so Rue's forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the ground with Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
To throw is Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Draymond Jones. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Stafford. And he's got it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now again, no, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
A gain of 3, second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Now Geno has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Taken down at the 47-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
That his first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
The Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Smith. Short throw to Disley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Eluding the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Going to run the sweep here. This is Kupp. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams 1st down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Here's Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Stafford. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That is caught and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47th. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Two problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
And Smith, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Geno now to throw.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the 3rd quarter.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Smith on 1st down.
Into space at the 45.
And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Again, Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And they're going to speed things up here.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Walker will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. To throw is Smith. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
Ken Walker,
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
and the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was Ken Walker who finished things off with a touchdown catch.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On 1st down, it's Smith.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
They'll run on 1st down with Dallas.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
And Walker once more.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And able to get this one across. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Now it's Stafford. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stafford now to throw. Open man is Atwell, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Under pressure, they got him again. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got a man. It's Higbee, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Smith's throw into the hands of Fan. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and a couple. Smith going to throw it. He's got a man, complete. Down the right sideline, DK Metcalf, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 88 yards. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
So the victory here for Seattle, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to